Welcome back to Pisces TV with Montana B. This is your daily vibe, Pisces. For the collective, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. You may hear construction and noise in the background. I can't help it. There's a lot of them out there, okay? Those of you that are new to the channel, thank you for joining us. And those of you that are returning, I appreciate your continued support as we get started. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, right? You see how we flying through January? I absolutely love it. I hope your week is getting off to an excellent start. As we get started, take a look in the description box if you are interested in anything. There's a lot of information there. Products and services, classes, courses, mentorships, a link to our membership platform through the Shark members. That's where the extended to this video will be located. And here on YouTube, we have the merchandise. So thank you guys for all of your purchases. We're going to dress alike. We're going to do twinsies. So if you haven't gotten your Metastore warm-up suits or t-shirts, go check them out. On the community board, I post a lot of the products up close and personal so you get to see, kind of hang out with us, see the success of some of my tarot students or YouTubers. We do share and integrate here on Pisces TV. So if you just want to hang out with us, get more information, or just stay up to date on the readings themselves, make sure you hit that notification bell and all notifications. If you haven't subscribed yet, maybe an added benefit to do so because we host a lot of contests. We give away a lot of free readings. And if you want to win one, you have to get that notification or see the flyer in the community board. Let's get started. Now, see, it's crazy that I talked about the courses and mentorships and all that kind of stuff because I wanted to see the pros and cons as well as advice for today. So I shuffled them out a little bit different. We don't have conflicts. We just have some pros and cons, okay? So we have education coming out as your first card. The number is 35. So we are going to go into the guidebook to see what it has for us. And this is a pro, right? Who even invented that, pros and cons? Are those like short words for bigger words or something? It says life is filled with lemons. Be teachable. Okay, so you being teachable is the pro. This tells me that there may be a strong con or something challenging as we approach this Mercury retrograde. When you're asked to be flexible and teachable, that's for a reason, okay? And we're going to see what that reason is. But wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you may not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. See, there it is. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand the next right action you must take. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your preconceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all. I don't know yet is the mantra. So I don't know yet. I like that. And that's the positive side. So some of you, this be teachable, this be flexible, that's a strength that you have that you may be using in the near future. And I like how they slid that in there, that unexpected, unusual school where life teaches you. Sounds like an experience or a lesson of some sort. Now for the con, okay, this, like I said, the pro and the con, we have Taoism. See, look at this. A lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. So some of us think we may know it all. Others of us may have questions to which we may have the answer, but the school, the course, the mentor, the higher self connecting to source kind of helps guide you to those answers within you. Now, I know I'm not the only one who notices this, but to start with being teachable and then to morph over into a lesson that starts with wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. You've learned your lesson and earned the right to your success. Now, with this being the con, I feel like some of you may be wondering if you're in the clear for karma, what this lesson could be, who your allies are, or an answer to an internal question. I like that they threw in familiar patterns because as a coach and as a human being, that's something that I've paid attention to personally that I notice we overlook. And I said we because I have, but I also noticed it in my surroundings, in people, in TV, in superstars, in people that I've dated, in my kids. And so if you put that, and because I know a lot of you guys are smart, some of you are conspiracy theorists, but being a Pisces, you have this divine intuition, and that wheel of fortune, or us being on the revolving wheel or in the matrix, a lot of comments that I've read from you guys, the inability to notice familiar patterns just reminds me of those of us that are just on the wheel and just doing this. You can't tell them nothing, they don't notice it. So it's kind of like the woke folks and the unwoke folks. Like you got somebody woke saying rah rah rah, preaching to the choir, and then you got the choir like what. So here is the advice or the outcome. I am going to get into that in the extended. So if this is where we leave off, and I'm going to get deeper into this lesson and this learning, okay, because there's something about lesson learned, learning lessons, being teachable, being flexible, and then, like I said, a familiar pattern of some sort. All right, so we will get into that. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and until next time, namaste.